What's going on, everybody? This is Bishop Brad coming to you on judging sauces, man. I wanted to make all of you this video, all of you up and coming reviewers, all of you sauce lovers, all you people that may want to that are judges. There's many wonderful reviewers out there, great people. I wanted to make you a video explaining how I judge my sauces. Number one, before I go there, I think in the time frame I've been doing this, I know that if I was a hot sauce maker, reviewing is very, I would imagine, important, not only for the good and the bad, so you learn as a hot sauce maker. But like if I was a hot sauce maker, I'd want to pick like 4 people that would do my reviews, or 3 reviewers out there. Mr. Al Buddha, when he did I Love It Spicy, he did it right. He was the only one that on his channel he sent the sauce to 3 different reviewers, and instead of getting a one-person opinion, he actually got 3. And the hot sauce maker made out because he had like 3 reviews for one sauce, which was awesome. When you do as many reviews that I have to do, that I feel obligated to, but these are things I don't take those seriously. I do what I do for a passion. I do it for the love of it. But I wanted to make, when you're going to be a judge for a hot sauce company, if you're going to be give them the true, give out the true of what you're feeling. I have to say this before I go into my judging techniques. Number one, don't get caught up in trying to promote. Been there, done that. If it is a good sauce, worth promoting all the way. Feel free of love. If it's not a good sauce, make the review and just let that be. The hot sauce maker needs to know that. He may be like, when it comes to having other people see the video. But you have to understand it's very important when you do these. Now, I kind of add a little element of fun and entertainment. I like to make people smile and laugh, so I like to spice up the spicy world. But number one important on judging and how I judge them, I've had a person ask me, and which inspired me to actually make this video for all of you. He goes, Brad, not a bad comment, but I have a question. If you give a person a 4 in heat, you gave them a 7 on aroma, you gave them an 8 in flavor, and all-around product, they ended up with a 9. How in the hell did you come up with that? Let me help you understand. This is my style. We all have our own styles. Some people judge from 1 to 10. Some people judge from 1 to 5. Number one, I judge mine in 5 different categories. I think it's 5. It's marketing, artwork, and label, aroma, flavor, heat, and then overall product. Okay? The 2 most important things to me, and I think to the consumer, number 1 is the flavor. But the consumer's not going to be able to reach your flavor if your marketing doesn't pop. To me, and I'm just a strong-willed person when I say that I truly believe the marketing is just as important as flavor, because you can have the best sauce in the world, but if the marketing doesn't catch me, I may not ever have the best sauce in the world. So to me, those 2 are the most important. Heat and aroma are the lesser of the variables within my equation of judging the final score. For an example, let's say a person got a 4 in heat, got a 7 on aroma. Okay. I love hot sauce, and let me tell you this, it's the milder ones that I enjoy more with my food, than the super hot ones. Bottom line. If you were to ask me, Brad, what's your favorite sauce? It'd be a mild heated sauce. Maybe a habanero style sauce. There are more habanero sauces that I absolutely love than any other hot sauce that's out there. If you get a 4 in heat, to me, that is excellent. Even though it's a 4 and not a 10, low heat for me is an excellent. It's E for everybody. It reaches a larger crowd. It's not doing it for the serious chili heads. It's doing it for the whole darn broad spectrum. To me, that's a big deal. If I was a hot sauce maker, I'd want to reach everybody, but maybe have a sauce that reached, I guess appealed to the chili heads, the serious ones. So if you get a low score in heat, to me, that is good. So that is a little variable that I consider in my overall, because it's going to be E for everybody. So even though when you got a 4, it still makes your overall rating higher. There you go. So that's to explain that. To me, a sauce has an overall experience. It has its own story. It's a journey. And I say it's a journey because you're visually boomed by the marketing. You do the aroma, and now you're smelling the aroma. So you're seeing it, you're feeling it, you're smelling it. You're putting it in your mouth, and then the sweet, and then the vinegar, and then the garlic, and the boom. It's a journey. And then it's the overall heat of the product, and it's that experience alone that when I do a review, I dive into, and I truly give my overall rating on the overall experience of all my senses that a sauce gives me. And I think that's the way it should be, Reviewers are like hot sauces. Not one batch is always made exactly the same unless you're somebody else up top, co-packer, all that goodness. But I wanted to help y'all understand that when you do these judgings, be as honest as you can be. I get blessed that I come across a run of some great sauces, and y'all know that I take my bad sauce reviews and I take them overboard. I like to give it to them. But you know what? That's okay. I would never want to hurt anybody. But being a reviewer, you gonna go through a thing where I just did a sauce I didn't like. The people were so cool. They sent me their money. They gave me their time. They to give me a video. And I don't like it. Do I call them and let them know, you know what? I think it is a good gesture to call a hot sauce company prior to releasing it. But also, some of the most respected people have been the critics. You got a critic. If you can impress a critic, that's why a person that criticizes has the most respect. So you always want to give people that balance. I learned that I needed to do hot sauce. I needed to do some bad ones to give myself a balance so people wouldn't feel or think that every single crap I say is not, you know what I mean? It's not even worth holding. But I wanted to make you all this video to help give you a good understanding that, to me, when being a judge in general, marketing and flavor. Number 1 being flavor, number 2 being the marketing. Either way, those are your 2 most important variables. Your 2 lesser of the variables in doing an overall experience are the aroma and the heat. And remember, a low score doesn't always mean a bad thing, especially when it comes to the lesser variables that are being included in doing a judging. So to help y'all all understand some weirdness that maybe at any point y'all were able to see and wonder how and all that and why that sexual sauce got what it got, that is truly just diving in and learning about that sauce in general. A lot of people would prefer you to use food. Well, when you get to where I'm at and you have these sauces that you want to help these companies, I need to provide videos for them as soon as I can. So, of course, I would get unhealthy, but that's why, at least if you're not going to do your videos with food, post pictures of you eating a dinner with that particular hot sauce. I do that a lot on Facebook, on my Facebook page, so people see that I'm enjoying the sauces. But other than that, baby, that is about as plain love and deep as I can give y'all when it comes to the Bishop Brad style of judging and explaining where I come from. Hopefully that will help y'all. I wish all you hot sauce makers a lot of love and luck. This is for all you hot sauce makers. Quit sending us these big bottles. Your normal size bottles. Well, a lot of people may think differently, but I'm not in this to get free sauce. If a reviewer's into it to get free sauce, then they'd probably have a problem with it. That's when you'll learn pretty quickly on if your reviewer is a good one or not. Y'all, all hot sauce makers need to get these taster bottles and make taster bottles. Find 3 reviewers so you can provide, or even more. Find yourself as many reviewers as you want, but have that ready. It's cheap advertisement. You get your name out there, and we all get to experience your wonderful sauce without you really having to give us a full bottle of your product. Y'all should be selling that. Other than that, love y'all, Bishop Brad style, Smack My Bishop TV style, Pepper TV style, hoping for a big year in 2014. Y'all keep learning, you keep coming up, you stay strong, you do it for the passion of it. If you ain't doing it for the passion of it, you're doing it for free product, get the hell out. This isn't for, you know what I mean. Love y'all. I'll see y'all, baby, on the next video. Bye-bye.